And now, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Now, the story of a prize fighter who turned into an opera singer. Talk About Caruso by Milton Geiger.
Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, Arrigo. I've seen enough.
There are 2 more bouts.
I want to talk to Joe Trenton.
Francesca, I can't allow you to become infatuated with this third-rate prize fighter. Remember who you are.
I tell you, he has talent. The man has a voice.
A glass jaw does not necessarily imply a crystal voice.
Well, I must talk to him. Now, in his dressing room.
Shut up, you lousy singing, you hear me? My boy, I invest my money and my time and bet on a palooka who goes into the ring hollering some lousy garlic music. Shut up, you lousy music, I'm talking to you. Me, Harry Galt.
I sing because I like to sing and because it's good box office. You notice the women at the ringside? Classy babes, and they're there to see me, Joe Trenton, the singing slugger. And my looks don't hurt either.
Maybe that's why you dive so early, to save your looks. All right, Caruso, you're finished with me.
That's okay with me, Galt. I'll get me another manager.
I got a contract with you. Says I own 50% of you. And you don't fight for me, but you don't fight for anybody else, see?
Now, wait a minute, Galt.
Sing that one to the ringside.
Galt, I gotta live.
The last thing in the world I'm interested in, Joe. So look out. So long, Caruso.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's all yours, lady.
May I come in, Mr. Trenton?
Sure, come in. Close the door. It's a draft in the dressing room.
I'm Francesca Lombard. I'm a singer.
Francesca Lombard, the City Opera. Sure.
I saw the fight, Mr. Trenton.
Ah, you saw me on my worst night.
I've seen you on other nights.
Oh?
Have you ever considered singing as a career?
Well, not seriously.
You know, you have a pleasant voice. It's untrained, and I don't think it'll ever be really good.
Gee, everybody's so nice to me tonight.
Oh, you've had some interesting publicity already. I think that with more publicity on a different level, your looks, my influence and connections, I think something interesting could be done.
You're kidding.
Are you interested?
Am I interested?
Then I want you to meet Arrigo Carrera, general manager of the opera, and my dear friend, Joe.
In just a moment, we will return for the second act of Suspense.
This is Jim Amici. Are you from Idaho? From an old Shoshone Indian word that meant sunup came the name of the state of Idaho, the state that's famous for its potatoes, also through an elaborate irrigation system produces many other agricultural products such as apples, wheat, corn, and barley. The cheese product of Pocatello are world famous. Idaho is a rich mining area. From its earth come gold, silver, zinc, copper, and tungsten. Many of its mineral resources are still underdeveloped. Lumbering is an important industry in Idaho because forests cover almost 1/3 of the land. The central part of the gem state can be reached only by pack horse. Each year, many visitors are drawn to Idaho by the fine hunting and fishing. Skiers could scarcely find a better area than the renowned Sun Valley. Idaho, the 43rd state to enter the Union, has contributed much to the heritage of America. In the years ahead, Idaho will add much to America's future.
Listen to this one in Variety, friend.
Uh-huh.
Joe Trenton, set to be getting $20,000 for 3 weeks' toil at Las Vegas, sings and boxes for his supper. True, he sings like a fighter and fights like a singer, but $20 grand for 3 weeks of light calisthenics is not trivial. This is more hay than Joe ever made as a haymaker, by far. Cute, huh?
Very cute.
I like it. Know what I mean?
Look, here's one. Joe Trenton, billed as the singing slugger, sings as he once slugged. Passably, but there is a talent there. He does have charm and a nifty physique, and if he sings opera under forced draft, at least it's a dreamboat under forced draft. Ask any of the mink and ermine at the ringside tables.
Great.
I think I'm jealous.
They still don't get it out of their heads that I used to be a fighter.
Well, you still have a way of slipping off a quarter of a note.
So a little rosin will fix that.
And a lot of practice, Joe.
Going to get me that Ed Sullivan shot?
You're on 3 weeks from this Sunday.
I like you.
Thank Arrigo. He arranged it.
Thanks, baby, for arranging with Arrigo to arrange it with Sullivan.
Oh, you're so welcome, Joe. Joe. The phone.
Let it ring. Look, Arrigo, I'm big box office every place else. It's time I was box office at the opera.
You are insane.
Oh, stop, both of you.
Look, I can act good enough. I can sing.
Just barely.
So I'll barely sing. I'll sing Rhadames and Aida stripped to the waist. That'll give the folks a treat. You know I'm not one of these blubbery tenors. You know what I mean.
Francesca, what do you want me to do?
Oh, please, Arrigo.
I'll see what can be done. We'll answer the door for you, Joe. Come, Francesca.
Build it big, Arrigo. The likable image of a young singer of humble beginnings and all.
I'm looking for Joe Trenton.
He's here.
Who is it?
A baritone. Good day, sir.
Who?
Me, Joe. Harry Galt, remember?
Harry Galt. How are you? How are Eddie and Larry? How's Mart?
Eddie and Larry are fine. Marty's not so good. He's dead. But you're doing fine, Joe. TV, Vegas, records, huh?
I recommend every palooka should study music.
Well, I don't want to keep you from your practice and so forth, so we'll just sit down and settle up our accounts, huh, Joe?
Accounts?
50% of Joe Trenton. That's what the contract says. Remember?
Wait a minute, Galt. I'm not a fighter now. I'm a singer.
Oh, yeah. Look at your contract, singer. It says the syndicate, meaning me, Harry Galt, owns 50% of every buck you earn, no matter how. You fight, or peddle shoelaces, or sing loud Italian songs, it's all the same. I get my 50% ironclad.
You're a liar.
Read the contract, bum.
Don't call me a bum.
$100,000, Joe. I figure that ought to about cover what you owe me for the first year, give or take a buck.
Get out of here.
You're talking to Harry Galt, bum.
Don't call me that.
Bum?
I warned you. I warned you, Galt. Get up.
Sure. And now I'll tell you, Joe. You made a big mistake belting Harry Galt. You couldn't buy back that belt you gave me for no amount of money now.
Out!
So long, singer.
In a moment, we will return for the third act of Suspense.
Now, suppose that someday you want to know the best way to plow land, irrigate fields, or terrace your sloping acreage. Just ask the Department of Agriculture engineers, who are also the ones to ask for advice in constructing the buildings and potato cellars and seed beds on your farm. What's more, if you need electric power on your farm, the department's electrical engineers will give you the help you need. Do you suppose you'd ever want to know the best way to can vegetables, or make clothes, or what special shoes to buy, or need some help in planning the right kind of meals? If you ever do, just write to the Department of Agriculture for the answer. The Bureau of Home Economics writes booklets on almost everything that goes on in your household. If you want to set up a practical bookkeeping or accounting system to help budget and control your farm expenditure, the Department of Agriculture will help you work out the best system for you. They will also give farmers advice on money matters, sometimes even help with cash loans, or help you to be sure your prices for your farm products are fair to you and to the buyer. All in all, the Department of Agriculture sounds right neighborly, doesn't it?
Attention! Listen to me, everybody! Announcement! Joe. Rico, where's Joe?
Right behind you.
You've been drinking too much, friend.
This is an occasion. Everybody, listen! With the permission of Maestro Arriga Carrera, whom we all love, it's my great joy to tell you
Arrigo,
that Joe will make his operatic debut 1 month from tomorrow, singing Rhadames in Aida. Joe isn't a preliminary boy anymore. He's made the main bout. Give him a hand.
Did she have to get it in that I was a prelim bum once?
Shut up and drink to yourself.
She's drunk.
Whose fault is that?
Joe, aren't you going to sing something?
I get paid for singing.
It was customary after such announcements.
Now, with me, it isn't.
Joe, instead, is going to match that other great tenor, Enrico Caruso, and shatter a wine glass with one mighty note. Aren't you, Joe?
What?
Oh, no, Arrigo.
Why not, darling? Anything that Caruso did, Joe can do better.
Maybe I can.
Oh, it's just a legend, Joe. Nobody's proved it.
On the other hand, they do say that Yasha Heifetz could shake down the Empire State Building by playing just the right note on his violin.
Only Heifetz would prefer to shake down the Chrysler building. Know what I mean, huh? Fritz, Chrysler, his rival fiddler, huh?
We get it, Joe.
You do? Well, get this. If anybody else did, I can do it, yeah.
Bravo.
Give me your glass, wise
Joe,
guy.
don't.
Shut up.
First, you get the tone of the empty glass by flicking it with your fingernail.
Okay.
Impossible.
Here goes. Here!
If at first you don't
Oh,
succeed,
it's impossible.
again, Joe,
Until it breaks.
or a blood vessel does.
Here!
Oh, well.
All right, let me catch my breath, that's all.
Arrigo, why did you?
He might learn the lesson of humility from it.
Here's my champagne glass. Scratch it with your diamond ring.
Scratch the glass and spoil the lesson.
Do as I tell you if you love me.
Very well. But I wish I had begun my career as a third-rate prize fighter.
Joe, you'll ruin your voice. Now I want you to stop. Give me the glass.
When I've broken it. Look out!
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, plenty of glasses. Glass
Now, look,
here.
look,
glass.
take mine since you insist. For luck.
All right, luck. Here goes. Here! Yeah?
Joe, I'm waiting for you.
Waiting where? What for?
Well, at the Opera House. We were going to run through some of your music, just the two of us and an accompanist.
Oh, that's right. I'll be down in half an hour. Look, all right, I told you. I'll be down at your crummy opera house in a half an hour.
You didn't tell me, bum.
Galt?
The bill collector, Joe.
I already told you, Galt. I made some money, yeah, but Uncle Sam... Hello, Galt. Hello. Dumb. He's dumb. Driver, get with it. That taxi that's been following us. Lose it, lose it. The opera house, quick.
In just a moment, we will return for the concluding act of Suspense.
Let's take a few seconds here to let our imaginations roam. Have you ever been shipwrecked? Probably not. But just imagine that you are, along with 79 other people. You're shipwrecked on a desert island in the middle of nowhere. At the end of this island are 6 huge trees, big enough to shelter all 80 people, but only by crowding them. Now, what would you do? Kill some of them so the others could be more comfortable? Or would you just let everybody fight it out and the winners take over the shade of the trees? Or would you try to organize a system so that no one would be killed and everyone would receive justice? Of course that's what you would do. You would set down rules and laws so everyone would live and there would be justice for all. This is what the United Nations is doing on this island we call Earth in the middle of the universe. It is man's best hope for peace and justice.
Joe, what kept you so long?
I got held up in traffic.
You're out of breath. Is anything the matter?
I had to get out and walk. This crosstown traffic is hopeless.
Well, I thought we might run through some of our numbers.
Who's that? Who's that out in the audience?
They said they were friends of yours.
Friends? You out there. That you, Galt?
Present, bum.
How'd you get in here? You and all your pals. How'd you get past the doorman?
Persuasion, Joe. We persuaded them.
Fran, get to a phone. Call the police.
Why? I don't understand.
He's been following me. They're gonna kill me.
Joe.
Hurry.
You going someplace, singing lady?
I thought you were smart, Galt. This time next week I'll be in big money, but big. I'm just about out of hock with Uncle Sam now. There'll be plenty of loot now for both of us, Galt.
Sure. Only you belted me one in your hotel room. You can't buy back that right cross. It hurts. Make it go away, Joey. You hear me, Joe? Sing.
Look, Harry.
Joe, the backstage phone is dead.
Then go to the box office. Go outside. He's going to get me, I tell you.
All the passages are guarded. I can't move, Joe.
So what's a good word, Joe?
Galt, listen. So I made a mistake.
Sing, Joe.
I'm sorry I hit you, Harry.
Sing, Joe. Let's see you hit something with your voice. Let's hear a good high one.
Sure. I'd be proud to, Harry.
I'd be proud to, Harry. Joe!
Fran, the chandelier. Like the wine glass. And don't look, Galt is sitting under the chandelier.
Who are you mumbling at, Joe? Let me in on it. Who are you mumbling at? Your girl walked out on you during the act.
Fran, where are you?
Too bad. I was hoping you'd give us a nice duet. Let's hear your solo, Joe. Sing.
Sure, Harry. Let me limber up the old vocal cords, huh?
Why, sure, Joe. Limber up in good health. While you got it.
The chandelier.
Good, Joe.
Again. It's swinging. It's going. It's going. I did it. It worked. I did it. I sang down the chandelier. Fran, where are you? I did it. Talk about Caruso. Did you see those bums clear out of here? Fran, where the devil?
Oh, Joe.
Where were you? You went and missed it all. Galt's gone. He's dead. He's a goner. Fran, it worked.
I killed
You're supposed to be my girl. Where were you? The biggest moment of my life, and they'll be talking about this when I'm dead and gone. Talk about Caruso. What do you mean? You killed him?
I was in the loft.
Loft?
The attic, I guess you'll call it. Working the winch.
Winch? Winch?
That raises and lowers the chandelier for cleaning. I thought, if I worked the winch back and forth, if I got the chandelier to swing it might break its cable and...
You're a liar.
I killed him. I had to, Joe. For you.
You're a liar. Liar, 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 liar!
You're insane.
I did it, me, Joe Trenton. I stood right here and belted it out. I sang it out. I sang down that chandelier. Listen to this.
You're mad.
Fran, I can't raise my voice. Fran, what's the matter with me? I can't speak. I can't sing.
No, Joe. But then you never could. Well, somebody ought to notify the authorities.
Fran.
Yes?
Fran, I broke that wine glass with my voice. Didn't I?
Yes, Joe. I can't ever take that away from you.
Talk about Caruso.
Suspense.
You've been listening to Talk About Caruso, written for Suspense by Milton Geiger. In a moment, the names of our players and a word about next week's story of Suspense.
This is Jim Amici. You've all heard of reaction time. To a baseball player, a tennis player, or the driver of an automobile, his reaction time plays an important part in his performance. The time it takes a driver of a vehicle to react to a sudden change in the driving situations is his reaction time. The average driver takes 3/4 of a second to start applying the brakes after dangers become apparent. At 50 miles per hour, the car will travel 55 feet before the brakes are applied. Then it takes another 133 feet to come to a stop. That's a total of 188 feet or 10 car lengths. If something or someone gets in the way before you travel that 188 feet, it's just too bad. Result, one accident, perhaps one or more deaths. So remember, safety check your car and double check your driving.
Heard in tonight's story were Stuart Foster as Joe Trenton, Arlene Walker as Francesca, Robert Dryden as Arrigo, and Mason Adams as Galt. Listen again next week when we return with A Coffin for Mr. Cash by Robert Arthur, another tale well calculated to keep you in
Suspense.
Suspense has come to you through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.